Hello gentlemen, and welcome to Expedition SSB, and yep, that stands for Sean, Shane, and Bo. Look, even though the two of you don't know me that well, I wanted to let you know that I have a lot of respect for both of you and your position in the community and your likelihood to be trustworthy individuals, and I also feel like both of you are going to be great additions to the team with your diving abilities and your personality and so forth. We're getting ready to start going over some of the things that we're going to be looking for on this expedition. But first we'll go over our mission, which is simply, can 3 men pull $3,000 worth of shark's teeth and fossils from Venice Beach, Florida over 2 days diving time? And is it feasible for a small-scale, low-key operation like ours to produce a large-scale income? And also, what other large fossil finds are on site there? These are the teeth that I'm sure you're already somewhat familiar with coming out of Venice. And here are some more with some smaller ones as well, which we want some of them too. The dugong rib on the right is ancient manatee and it's not worth much. This tooth right here though is about 300 bucks. And the tooth coming up here is a good $100 at least. It's got nice sharp serrations on the edge, which we want. This is what I want you guys to start getting used to looking at though. Teeth covered in barnacles. This is often how we're going to find them. There's just going to be little points and corners and shapes in the sand that we have to feel around and see what it actually is. You can imagine what those two look like down in the sand. I'm going to refer you to this video here in a little while so you guys really get to see what it looks like when you're hunting underwater. Okay, here's some things you weren't expecting. This is a horse's tooth, and they come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. They're not always as long as the samples that you're seeing here. Sometimes they can only be an inch in length. And they kind of come in a lot of different forms, as you'll see in the next photograph. But these are prehistoric horses' teeth, and we want to see if we can get some of them. They're not worth a ton, but we want some. Okay, this is a mammoth tooth, and you're also going to see that it kind of comes in a lot of different shapes and sizes. The first time I saw one, I left it down there because I thought it was a piece of an old brick. As you can see, it could kind of be mistaken for something you wouldn't think came off an animal. And even though the one we just looked at fit in that guy's hand, look how big this one is, and it's a tooth as well. And these are also samples of woolly mammoth teeth. This also is a mammoth tooth that has been under a polishing process, and I had never seen one before this video came up. But it's pretty cool, and I bet it's worth a couple of coins. This is a woolly mammoth tusk, and you see the points missing off the end. I found one kind of like this, except it was only 8 inches of the right end that you're looking at, and I got $80 for just that awful looking chunk. Okay guys, this is what we're really looking for. Imagine coming up on this, even though this one's on land. There are sites like this underwater in Venice that no one ever finds or has found because they don't know what they're looking for. They're all looking for shark's teeth and bits and pieces, and when they see big chunks and things, they kind of just avoid them. We're not going to be avoiding these, because if we find one, we're going to be talking about cruises and steaks and lobsters and all that good stuff. I found literally thousands of shark's teeth in my scuba diving days, and I don't own one shark's tooth now because I've sold every single one that I had. These are just some of the things that you can do with the shark's teeth. You can make all kinds of jewelry. These are bracelets here. I'm kind of going to leave it up to you guys what you want to do with the teeth and how you want to be creative with them or sell them. That'll be up to you. Expedition SSB is going to be a strictly 33, 33, 33 cut. Everybody gets an equal pick of the teeth. We'll pick them out, the big ones, one at a time. You get one, you get one, you get one, until we get to the smaller ones. And then we'll divide them into piles. And we'll do the same thing with the fossils as well. Due to my extensive experience at Venice and my techniques that I've discovered over the years, I've been asked to take people like the real pilot from the movie Black Hawk Down, who was there to make sure everything was authenticated properly and just like it was the day that he was on scene for the real deal. Not only that, he had his 13-year-old son with him, and he wanted to impress his son, and I put him right on the teeth. I've been hunting all these little boogers since 2009, and it's taken me from that time till now to kind of sort of figure out how to get together an expedition of the right crew and the right type of people to find out if we can go out there and get a whole slew of these things and make a damn $1 million. So that's it, fellas. I'll get together soon. And as soon as you guys get your permit, let me know. We'll get together straight away. We'll work out all the finer details and we'll make this thing happen. I'm really excited. I know you guys are really strong divers, can probably outdive me any day at my age now, and I'm really just looking forward to it. We're going to have a big time. See you soon. Oh, and one more thing. I did make this video so you guys would have something to study and really know what you're looking for. There's not going to be a test, but it would really be helpful to all of us if you'll come back and watch it a few times, okay?